Hello and welcome back to Testing Pariah's Creed with me, your host, elizibar. And we got an undead attack going on here. We're safe then. You couldn't be satisfied, could you? It's not enough that I spent my childhood as your punching bag. You have to follow me and bring your false god's blights with you. We just told you we gave him up. Those skeletons want us dead as much as you. Probably more, since he's such a vindictive bastard. It's right in his name. Vindus, vindictive. It's there. Oh wait, was I not supposed to say that? I was supposed to say about how you're both in us here to kidnap it. How you're both in us here to kidnap a kid to be a pariah you can torture until they die, right? Lost, please. No. Days being beaten for your petty flaws, nights crying myself to sleep knowing that if I died I'd go to hell. No hope, no friends, no family. Then you all have the gall to act like it was some great miracle that I survived, all part of Vindus's plan. I'm sorry. You come here ready to abduct a child, back out at the last minute due to some pain of conscience, and bring a plague of undead on this town? And you expect me to believe that? Only an idiot would take that at face value. You do get that, right? Only a complete insane fool will go through what I have and trust you. If you really are repentant, if you backed out because it was wrong and not because you got cold feet, then you need to beg the gods for forgiveness because I can't give it. Not now. But we were trying. Ouch. Ooh. Drop that Vindus. Drop that Vindus hardcore, Lost. Or is that only when it's convenient? What? I could have a better chance. But then, if you really hate Vindus that much, that even turning my back on them means nothing, then take that same power you used to kill me and get rid of the undead. Kill the Vindus out there summoning the undead. It'd be a great way to blow off some steam. You probably earned some hail and kudos here. Or worse, Vindus will destroy your soul. That's what you want, right? Because that's what we did to you, because we were scared and helpless. That'd be fair. But hey, if you don't feel like killing two people who will go to the hells to be annihilated, if that's too much like what we did to you, there's a bona fide Vindus out there. I don't understand, do you? Want to die? No, see as how... I ran out of air. The one god I tried to serve rejected me, and the other I serve now hates me for not going with his plan. But if that will satisfy you, if that's going to stop you from one day going back and killing the whole village, fine. Why are you so ready to go to die? For a decade I believed that what we were doing was cruel but necessary, that someone had to die so the rest could be spared. I found out today that it was a lie. Whatever happened to Pond isn't happening anywhere else, and the new pariah they wanted was a little girl whose parents spoke against Vindism. Yeah, why are we hiding? Uh-oh. You believe you can protect her against my minions? No, but Batman can. Mom was the girl, killing you is needless expensive time. We don't my baby, she's only 4. There's no concern, I'm going to get her either way. Maybe she'll have less nightmares her mom and dad weren't ripped to shreds before her eyes, or maybe consider what would happen to her knowing her parents' banner would be more painful. I do love moral dilemmas, don't you? A classic no-win situation. You agree to my turn, she suffers. You live with that. You disagree, you die horribly, and she remembers her parents can protect her. Oh, Vindus, these are the moments that get me out of bed in the morning. You think the whole ransack of town for pariahs bit would get stale after the first 3 times, but I do so enjoy watching people try to reason with themselves. That's sick, yeah. Well, you guys should be out there too. You're the guards. Can be the first transfer to the new pariah. No more scapegoating. Run now. We're not taking orders from you. Fine then. We're going to reach you. Why not just use them as the new pariahs? Pariah! You have helped me. They've been torn apart. No. Why? You knew you were damned. You knew he'd kill you. You knew it. You knew you had no chance. You had us. Why? To save a little girl, you idiot. But lost, isn't this what you want? Oh, shut up, elementals. No, I wanted my revenge, not someone else to get my revenge. That's not what I... blah, blah, blah. The people who made you suffer die for doing so. No, not like this. Those who could best pursue you are now dead. That's what you wanted, right? Stop it. I don't want to hear anymore. Those who damned you are damned in turn. Those who hurt you are hurt in turn. And now they can never hurt you again. Isn't this what you wanted? Not like this. I didn't. Did you? Yeah, you did. You did. I think our homicidal maniac is getting weak here. Yeah, well. But never again. Never again. I think Collateral Damage Man has some issues he's working out here in this game. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I just feel it's the truth. So it is. With all truths of Vindus, I'm the only one who's old no Pariah can ever contain the weight of sin of a rebellion against the little Vindus, but ex-Pariah. This is plain to see by the bones of your former tormentors. Vindus is always looking for new blood. Who better to appreciate the importance of Pariah than a former one? I've heard of you, lost Geldon. How you brave the tower, how you gained magic, how you showed restraint instead of folly. Swear fealty to Vindus and you will rule the elements with an iron fist. Stein, Pariah. Apology accepted. I didn't even get to fight like a horde battle. Burn. Didn't they join in the tortures? Is this some sort of holiday dedicated to insanity today? If you're so eager to join them, then by all means, let me oblige you. You fools. Did you think your rebellion would go unnoticed, or that your meager years of servitude entitled you to act against me? I'm done serving you, Vindus. Torture me forever, but I'll never use torture again. Oh, you bring us pain. Guess this is what Lost felt all the time. I guess he has a right to be pissed. Fine, whatever, meager humor you may, in the irony of your folly and the new eons of pain I will personally visit upon you. You'll forget what laughter is. You will both... What? What's going on? That was probably really loud. I saw the volume spike on the mic. I should have done that, I guess, but now that your ears are bleeding... Because we're mortals, and mortals do stupid stuff that happens to be the right thing quite often. Okay, rise, paladin. Rise, cleric. Woo! Congratulations, ex-Pariah. Your generous donations for your burns has made me graduate from oddly annoyed to pissed off. No pithy comeback, no threat. Shame, kill him. Didn't she go out the door? Why did she jump out the window? I guess that's why. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's getting real. Oh, why? But undead come to me. Save right there. I don't know what deranged act of the old gods has brought you two back, but this lunacy ends here and now. Here's one of my prized students. You made your Pariah, and I cannot have you as a replacement. I will have you as a trophy. You thief, you picked the worst and last mark of your entire bugging career. This undead are inscribed with wards. As long as they're up, we can't hurt him. So what now? They weren't his undead. He just took control, and that requires a lot of focus. If we destroy multiple undead at once, it will hurt him. That ward will heal over time. We need to make sure we get rid of all of them. Kill multiple undead at once. Okay. I might be able to handle something like that. Hopefully you go last so you can heal everybody after they do damage to us. Or Kaylee kills all the undead. Or most of them. Okay. We killed all the... Why you should give him a second chance? Why was the Pariah give him a second chance? I'm not the only one to understand their blah blah blah, their whims of blah blah blah, we'll cut you all down, blah 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 blah. Don't really see any AoE stuff that we can do. So I think I'll actually just have her guard. Stein. You do Searing Flash again. Pariah. You support. You can't just keep casting that, can you? Just guard for the moment. Good. Slide. Look around you. Palm is the only place the plagues hit. Doesn't seem odd to you? This is what I've known ever since my family was taken from me. Life is full of meaningless pity, cruelty, and your virtues and your merits mean nothing. Let's just detonate again. Wait, can she steal from him? Nobody has anything to steal, okay. And Pariah. Go ahead and heal Lost. Steal air, become like flames, Jerison Rage. Ah, we didn't kill those two? That's sad. Is he dead? Oh, he's so close when I lost my daughters. When the gods of old failed to keep their oaths. When my wife took her own life in grief, I was lost. Then Orima showed me the terrible truth of all the cruelty. And focusing yourself on what's necessary for survival in this hell on earth. I'm not doing evil. I'm doing this to survive. Would they be proud? The deaths must have been painful, excruciating, so your decisions go around causing even more pain and suffering? Will they say, if you see them again, we're so proud of you dragging kids off to be tortured to death? Is that what your family wanted? No. You have it all wrong. I'm avenging them. I'm surviving on their behalf. You don't think about them anymore, do you? Because it hurts when you wonder, can they see me now? You selfish, angry wretch of a human being. Words cut the Vindus to the bone. He lost a whole bunch of EP. Quick cut should go before that. You know what? Let's go ahead and drop a great heal. Do it, guys. Let's see how many of these we kill. And then the eye flash. Finish that one off. And the Vindus should die. Okay. How did you come back? The old gods were supposed to have left us. Were we lied to? Oh gods, what have I done? Anyone else want to die? Dibs. You can have all those rags. That's Simon, isn't it? Simon, as in Simon the Baker? Lost his kids during the reckoning? His wife killed herself and he lost his faith until Uramus got to him. He used to be so kind, never knew he became so twisted and evil. Cults are poison. Once they get in you, they slowly eat at you until you're nothing like what you were before. She realized it was all a lie right when he died. That's too horrible for me to wish on anyone. Time out for a second. You both died horribly, and now you're not dead. I don't think your old god took pity on you. Not Vendus, no. Oh hey, now you two are both new members of the Resurrection Upgrade Club. Did you guys get to talk to a god too? Was there a riddle and a flashing light? Okay. I think you wrote that line of dialogue, like, these couple of things just for me. Only 10 times weirder. He was raving about pits of fire, and women made of fire, and water, and clouds, and plants, and killing damnation. What? No riddle, just Vendus telling us who drags to hell tortures, and then Jerep and Punley interrupted. But then that means either Vendus is getting weaker, or he has no authority here, at least not enough to damn those who don't worship him anymore. What? Our town pond had gods. One day gods stopped answering prayers. Plagues hit. Lots of people die. Along comes Vendus priest. People stop dying. Priest tells everyone they're going to hell, but if they can inquire for their mistakes, they won't. See where this is going? Vendus is a con man. Yep. He totally is a con man. Two people just got raised back to life after being shredded. Now we have dead body to boot. It's pretty par for the course, except we're in city limits. Yeah, we need to get out of here before someone starts asking questions. Too late. You know, Kaylee, it's never easy with you. Now when I see you, it means a trail of dead rapists, city merchants getting robbed, or a slew of mangled undead. Trail of dead rapists. Yeah, Lost, you're definitely a self-insert character right there because of that line. I take it you're partially to thank for the dead necromancer? Yeah, but my friend here and these two new guys did most of the work. You realize you're referring to Vendus, do you not? They died trying to save the girl, got resurrected. The fact that you were slinging spells left and right. Unfortunately for you, that means you're classified as a war mage, one responsible for annihilating a swarm of undead, and therefore a priority draft for the war. Oh boy. Wow. They were resurrecting me, so using their holy power after being rejected by Vendus. Apparently someone up there feels their repentance was genuine. But I serve the city and the law. Best thing just have you try by the temple rather than the city court. They will at the very least make a sentence of death quick. Great. Let's go kill everybody again. There's no escaping Vendism just by running away from it. Hell, being redeemed Pariah, I probably had the best odds of getting out. Stein and Pariah were raised in terror and fear, having lost parents. Evil became a way of life, the only thing keeping back the horrors of the old days. But that won't matter. No one's going to care about Stein crying over his mother to monsters, or Pariah losing hers to a plague. Just like in Pawn, something horrible happens, they look for someone to blame. There's no Pariah here, and the necromancer is dead. That just leaves the two kids with the audacity to do the right thing. I'm gonna fight all the guards, aren't I? Or not. I see the clown. He's looking at the camera. He's breaking the fourth wall down there. Law and justice today. You claim you have been granted your holy sword powers by Jerep, who for reasons of pity or merit decided to resurrect you to fight against the horde of undead your former ally brought. We claim that under penalty of Jerep's wrath on soul that we say here is now true. Yep. Understand so that you just say the court you will die. Yours gained upon was your intent. Claim another pariah. We learned that the child we were to abduct was of two people who spoke against Vindas. We knew then it was only about revenge. Then Vindas told us they would be swarming the city with undead as a distraction, and that was it. We couldn't fool ourselves anymore. Yep, we lost our powers. Because Batman doesn't need powers. How do you know each other? He is. No, he was the pariah of Pon. Understood. Witnesses claim you took refuge in the church. Why? The undead would have killed us as well. There was no middle ground in Vindism. In a depowered state. Why? Because she didn't deserve pariahhood. Nobody does. You then claim that after you were eviscerated, which multiple witnesses have confirmed that you were first threatened by your former god, then resurrected and given the power of the Holy Sword of Jerub, and your companion divine magic by Punli. Hard as it is to believe, yeah. Your Honor, the sword is so absurd as to be unworthy of consideration. Multiple witnesses verify the events, and if he was lying, the Gias would kill him. Protest unmerited. I would not believe myself were it not brought back from the dead. Wow. In a Vindas-dominated village, her rebellion meant rejecting everything she learned in life. One moment's hesitation to do total and unspeakable evil does not a pure soul make, priest. The protest is unmerited as the consequence of her actions we are debating. Proceed, Lucian. So you're willing to condemn loss to pariahhood, but unwilling to condemn a child. What made her so special? For starters, I was 4 when he was made pariah. Second, I saw what it did to him. Third, we saw the gods hadn't abandoned Black Cross like we thought they did. Also made pariah when he was about 5. We were just told that was how things were from then on. Would you use your mother's alleged death as an excuse? Priest the Gias. Protest has merit, Lucian. You will accept the non-reaction of the Gias as proof of truth. Fine. Ouch. You take that holy symbol of yours. We didn't just meet. Help me out in the Broken Road Cave and we killed a cove of pirates together. You two killed all of them? You crazy. Lucien. When was the first time they spoke to you? When the undeads came. They said to run, so I ran away with Mommy and Daddy. They didn't say anything, do anything to you before. Okay. No, why are they in trouble? Because a bad person told them to take you away to a horrible place. But they didn't. They were told to do horrible things to you to make you worse than a slave. But they didn't. They called down a plague of undead. Lucian, hold your comments. Wasn't that the Necromancer? Yes, it was. They killed him because he was a bad man, so it means they're good, right? Yeah, from the mouth of babes. So you did watch them die. The shape they were in, I was hoping they were dead. No one deserves to live like that. Some of this boy charges in and starts setting the undead on fire, and the thief jumps through a window. There's a flash of light, and those two are alive. I thought I'd gone mad. You claim you saw them all fight the Necromancer together? They were just tearing them apart. Once they got rid of the undead, they went after the Necromancer. Let me make sure I didn't mishear. You received your magic from a tower full of elemental trials, 4 humanoid female elementals. You drank from the fabled spring of redemption, killing yourself, fought a personification of damnation in a place of darkness, woke up, found a book which you took back to your elder, who against all previous recorded acts of Vindism let you go in accordance with the agreement he made with you beforehand. You made a detour through a volcanic cave where you rescued a girl with explosives, ran through an active lava tube, fought a cleric of Vindism who for unknown reasons disobeyed orders and tried to kill you, committed mass homicide against a crew of pirates in order to procure passage to Blackgate, whereupon you encountered your former tormentors, threatened to kill them mortally, were interrupted by the warnings of an undead invasion, which you didn't believe until they swarmed the city, took refuge with them, proceeded to berate them savagely, and then when they died, saving the same girl they were sent to make Pariah, you had meant to break down the Star Train, burn all the undead in sight with said magic, and were saved from evisceration They were inexplicably resurrected with holy powers, and together with the thief you so conveniently met before, you four proceeded to kill someone who was overrunning the town single-handedly. Yep. He went to see if he was drugged. I think there's anything that powerful. Maybe a head injury? No, and even if it was, the healing we gave him would have undone it. An unusual occasion, unregistered mage who should have been drafted, a thief with a record that would do Scribus proud, and 2 ex-Ventus redeemed to fight their own. Kaylee, your search of the city today are double-edged sword for your bravery, and much can be forgiven, but such prowess may be frank-handed for the draft. Lost, regardless of how you got your magic, is by all observation terribly powerful. The Imperial Army demands all such battle mages report for indefinite duty. However, if you're willing to work for the Church, namely on uncovering the source of this undead menace, you will become an agent of Black Cross, exempt from such drafts. Yeah, me either. We need a job anyway. Fine, Pariah. Whatever whim of Jarb repugnantly brought you back is beyond me. The fact remains your original intent here is one of the blackest, foulest crimes imaginable. For your contrition, this court can offer a swift and humane death, but whatever tragedy you suffered in your childhood doesn't justify making a pariah of a little girl. But they didn't. Child, be quiet. Hey, the girl has a point. What is the point of taking justice, redemption, doing the right thing, if doing the right thing when it's the hardest thing to do doesn't matter? All their lives have been taught that so long as they have a pariah, they can get off scot-free. Doing what they did meant sacrificing everything they had. Isn't doing what's right over what's easy what you people teach? If they were really evil to the core, they would have tried to save the girl. Yeah, that voice doesn't work for her. Enough. To do one last thing right. At the very least, I can bow out on a high note. Our gods forgave us, or at least knew we were sorry. That's as good an ending as the Vendus can get. Your gods are screwed up. If divine intervention and forgiveness, can't absolve that, it's pretty much worthless, dude. For someone to say they were wrong, you could never make it up. They're going to go to hell for what they've done, if it meant preventing someone else from suffering. Does that mean anything at all? Aren't paladins supposed to face down evil and clerics heal the wounded? Hey, wait a minute. Okay, maybe a good fighter, maybe a good mage, but we're not good at taking hits, and we're going to run out of potions. The guy to hit things and keep them from hitting us. What? I missed something? Didn't you say they spent over 10 years blaming you for every mistake? Speaking of mistakes, someone explained to Jerp and Punley that we killed the people they gave a second chance. Not me! With your crazy eyes. I love that. Crazy eyes. Me and Kaylee go off by ourselves and find anything close to what we fought today, we'll get crushed badly. Without a healer, any group is going to lose a war of attrition with the undead. Does it occur to you, Magus, that you were requesting the help of 2 people who a year ago were content with letting you go to hell for your sins? And they went, got eviscerated, doing the right thing, and were resurrected. Maybe being redeemed from pariahhood the same way, that means something. Also, I don't speak up for them. Some contrived encounter with Jeriper's agent will wind up screwing me over for some perceived hypocrisy. I don't have to ask, kissing, and apologize for being an unforgiving ass, and learn how I was no better, and I'd rather skip all that nonsense. Don't ask. Sirs, without all due respect, when has any spontaneous resurrection happened without being decided to be the will of a deity? I don't profess to have a particularly great understanding of any one god's will, let alone the holy judges, but to be brought back with the power of the holy sword... It was Daniel, I believe. Always an edge, Daniel, yes, what of it? We'll take a brief recess. Ooh, it's getting real. This complicates matters. You're a master of understatement, Lucian. For all pragmatic terms, the mage is a good point. Those 2 will do a lot more good helping with the plague than if we execute them. Can we be sure this is not a ruse? It's almost something of a bard's tale. A pariah gains magic and moved by his ex-tormentor to sacrifice someone who's willing to save them. If I wanted to tug my enemy's heartstrings, get them to accept me, that's what I'd use. Use darkness, plagues, undead, and what healing they have is used only on the worthy. As we check, they're fledglings, but that's a paladin and a cleric if I ever saw one. Let's say this is no ruse, and that they are genuinely repentant. It was Jerp and Punley themselves who resurrected them for another chance. Let's also believe that the mage, once a pariah, is not going to simply execute them horribly or use them as cheap trap detectors at the first possible moment. Where's the wrath of the army over two draft picks? Yep. Okay. Yep. One of the trials of paladinhood is facing one's past. Though facing the past generally doesn't involve a necromancer hell-bent on mass murder. And then sent him. Were me, Priest Dukas, I would be a bit less distraught and more highly motivated by my own displeasure known to the offending party. That's what I'm afraid of. We need them rational, not enraged. Ooh. The Church has reached a decision in light of the events that can only be described as act of God, and the practicality of having to vote a healer and a paladin in cases of dealing with the undead. The form of Vindus may join the search. However, they are your responsibility to use them for mere monster fire to let them run amok, and you will pray if the army drafted you. It's supposed to be a scouting mission only, but take every precaution, get some training potions, equipment, get prepared as if you were not returning for a week. I don't want to put undue fear into you, but complications have arisen during these sorts of recon assignments, and the returning of to the ruined temple south of here, deemed the Earth Devil's Jail. It is unfortunately every bit as hospitable as it sounds. You used the archaic spelling of jail? The wasteland itself is traversable enough. The jail temple, well, there's a very good reason we want you to confirm how much undead are there roughly, then return. That's where the old elemental of Earth was imprisoned, right? Spolarius? Yes, I'm surprised you knew that. Why would anyone want to set up camp there? Did he kill all his followers? That question we have no idea. Spolarius was no advocate of necromancy. Our best guess is being used because it's a remote and desolate place. That, however, is a moot point. To ask you mount a full-scale attack there, if it is in fact the necromancer's lair, would be suicide. Investigate. Report back. Look at my smirk. No suicidal charge. Yep. No questions. Understood. A few things to consider since we're going through with this. The undead, as you may or may not have noticed, have different weaknesses and resiliences. Potions of injury affect them not in the least. So, Kaylee, I'm afraid the typical... Oh, potion. I said potions. I meant poisons. For typical tricks of thief trade, prove rather ineffective. Necromancers, if you should encounter them, will not be so resistant. You should consider employing such methods. Blah, blah, blah. Skeletons are unlike their fleshy zombie brothers. They aren't weak to fire. They resist slashing and piercing weapons, but earthen powers and blunt weapons work. Encounter... Ooh, demon. Good. I was worried we'd get bored. Think we make it scream like the others? We'll certainly try. Yep, okay. Use the killer of Holocaust on our side. Ooh, they know. They know. Good luck, and may Jareth be with you. So I got dragged into this. At least this way, I have a slim chance of surviving. No one I've ever seen has come back from the army. We need gear, though, with the wars depleted all the good stuff. That being, violence. What? Oh yeah, we'll probably be doing that too. Let's see. Is there somewhere I can save real quick? Let's pop in the end and save. Yeah, there's a book right there. Alright, well thanks for joining me. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then,